Hello, my people. This is Expressive Tone TV. Conveying your thoughts and feelings to the world. Guys, hey, Tori don wo. The school when a pass saying go, Oga Agbado. Number one, the school when he saying go for Nigeria, for Lagos State. He saying start the school for 1970. And that school, na 1974 na they take found that school. Wonders shall never end o. And apart from that, you know say the form when he fill for presidency, he fill form, he come say he go one university for abroad. You know why this matter come dey pain me now? Because all these our people wey dey go get masters degree, they get every degree from abroad. This matter now go come make us dey suspect them. We no go come trust them again. We no go come before. If person carry result come abroad, they go dey respect the result because they know say yes, the person really go school and he go read. But this one now wey come be like this, now how this matter come be now? Because as Atiku Abubakar don drag this matter reach, 9 courts for USA come talk say make they publish all the details of Tinubu of the school. Tinubu come talk say no, make dem not publish am because the court for here, judiciary don already talk the matter, dem no need am again. Na Atiku come carry am go court for there. Dem come talk say make dem publish am. And right now they don publish am. And Atiku come do press conference. Una go watch all these things. But the story now be say Oga Tinubu, the person when he go that school, when he dey for the Chicago State University, so na woman na him go the school. Na woman face na him dey the picture. I no go know whether baba na woman he be before he come turn to man. Whether na him teach Bobrisky work, I no go know. But na woman na him go that school. Then he na say na man na he be. And that person na citizen of America, which all of us know say he no get citizenship for America. So we no go know wetin dey happen. Anyway, if you never subscribe to my channel, abeg subscribe to my channel, press the notification bell, like the video, share the video, make everybody see wetin dey happen. And abeg make you help me always dey drop your comment. Wetin you think about all these things wey dey happen for this country? I go leave you make you watch video so that you go hear where the Arise TV crew dey talk about the matter, where they dey analyze the matter when e happen. So you go learn more. Abeg watch video. I will see you in my next video. Cheers.
Atiku Abubakar made this press conference yesterday, and he paid tribute in that press conference to Khalifa Wemi. If we remember, all of this started, and there have been documents circulating now as regards the reportage of Newswatch back in the time where all of this first started on Khalifa Wemi. And even when you look at the facts, it's shocking that they're different. So that time, the claim was Government College Ibadan. How did all of a sudden we now have Government College Lagos? Too many discrepancy. Then we were talking about Richard Daly College. So if he said he left, what's it called? He was okay. I think for reference purposes, I'm going to read from Newswatch back in the day. So because I remember I took out that report, so I can be able to quote verbatim. Okay. So this was it. A Newswatch report, a dependable source told Newswatch last Wednesday that Tinubu did not and could not have attended any college in America between 1969 and 1971 because he traveled to America for the first time in 1974. He purportedly spent 2 years in 1960 and 1971 in Richard Daly College. But if he attended government college or any other secondary school prior to Richard Daly, you know, which could have achieved the 2 years of secondary education. So they also said, despite the pressure mounted on Tinubu, he was supposed to have a press conference. This was, I'm quoting many years back in time. Now, I said, Gani Fameyi wants the police to investigate Tinubu's claim that he attended Government College Ibadan between 1965 and 1968, and Richard Daly College, Chicago, between 1969 and 1971. All right. and if he did attend any of the colleges and qualification he used into admission of University of Chicago. So even in all of this opposition back in the day, there was also a case of University of Chicago that it was alleged that he went to first before he now went to Chicago State University. Well, so there are lots of, you know, discrepancies here and there, but as it is now, he made his press conference yesterday.
That's Atiku Abubakar.
They push, yes, obviously they said they will be able to go to the Supreme Court. And he says he believes in the Supreme Court, and nobody's impairing on the Supreme Court.
No, of course, the justices will have to do their job.
will have to do their job. So, but the lawyer, Kalu also said something yesterday. He also talked about one part that people are not even talking about, the NYSC. That there was an Adekunle, you know, on the Adekunle on the NYSC presented, which was a new addition to all of the conversation. Then there was a question also asked that, okay, how about business interest and all of that, you know? Then he said, oh, my Intel's group had not even been doing business. They had collected most of the contract from me before now. Then he also made clarification on the issue of he betrayed Tinubu and all that. Yeah. So he said that when he was running then, Tinubu said he wanted to be his running mate. President Tinubu said he wanted to be his running mate. But he said there are even some witnesses here with him. Yeah. And he told them that I don't like a Muslim ticket. It doesn't all go well. That never. And he's even reiterated it that Nigeria is a multicultural nation. So he's made his own point here at the press conference, paid tribute to Ganifa Wemi and also David Owude, the journalist. And that was about the prayer. It was quite a very short one yesterday. So let's see how all of this pans out. But once all of this gets to court too, our reportage too will have to bellow down, because now we don't want to run the risk of being subdued.
No, we are discussing Chicago papers.
Chicago papers generally.
You know, no, we are not discussing the case in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure you want to weigh in on that.
Oh, okay. Let me just say a few words around that. Yeah. So just it was quite a short press conference, and he also had the opportunity to respond to the questions. I believe one of the key parts of that conference was his responses to some of the questions, taking us back to the fact that he and President Tinubu actually enjoyed a cordial relationship. In fact, he said that together they'd come together for ACN, he had run, but on the basis of not wanting to have him as vice presidential candidate, because he didn't support a Muslim ticket, which he said even up until now, that's still his stance, then President Tinubu moved his loyalties to former President Musa Yar'Adua. But away from that, it's just the fact that he said he was doing this on the basis of morality and the fact that Nigerians deserve the truth. And I believe that's something that we have emphasized a number of times here. When people say, what is the point of it? Will it be admitted or not? It is the fact that Nigerians deserve to know the truth. And I want to say that journalists should not be shamed or not be cowed or not be intimidated into telling the truth by sources and forces, because all we're doing is not taking sides. Is simply informing the people, investigating where necessary, and ensuring that people, the Nigerian people who deserve to know the truth, have the truth, in terms of being able to understand and make decisions themselves. Now, they also asked a question with regards to the Supreme Court, and besides, the APC have responded saying that it was an attack on the Supreme Court, he was intimidating the judges. I didn't see anything like that in what he had said. There was nothing like that, and that was what the APC had come out with a statement.
In Atiku's statement,
there was nothing like him. He was presenting, and like we mentioned, it was just stating the fact. He didn't allude to cases in the court currently, and in issues or matters where the law, there were questions around the law, he handed over to his lawyer Kalu to respond. The main things he responded to were issues around why was he doing this, the relationship between he and President Bola Tinubu, and of course when would this stop. And that's why, and they asked the question as to when, at the end of the day, and he said once the Supreme Court rules, whether in his favor or in the favor of President Bola Tinubu, then the matter ends, because the Supreme Court is the highest office, is the last hope of the common man, is the last court. As Dr. Bati often says, if the Supreme Court does not rule in your favor, you take your matter to God. And so it's important to note that he also demonstrated the fact that he was willing to respect the rule of law. The only thing he was asking for was that the rule of law is fair and equitable.
Yes.
Is different from your truth. Let me speak my truth and respect my truth. So the truth of a Gen Z might be different from that.
Exactly,
my brother.
how we're brought up.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
like
the way
my
we were brought up. Well, you've heard the story of my truth.
Yes, I have.
Let me speak my truth. So now let's look at it from the perspective of the Gen Z. Let's assume that the president loves young people, and this is a case
Okay,
of
to put
his own
it
truth.
in perspective so that we don't
No, we'll put it. I'll come to that point where we put it in perspective.
No, the issue of truth.
Yes,
I'll
the
wait
issue
on
of
that
truth.
later.
Okay, now the issue of truth. Sometimes the truth that belongs to you or to Rufai or even to Ruben and Emmanuel, they can be different from my truth. But it doesn't change the fact that truth is consistent. What is the truth of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the truth of the APC? The truth is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended
Chicago State University.
Chicago State
registrar,
University.
yes.
Is that true or not? It is true. They did not
According to the
contend-
deposition.
according to the deposition,
Yeah.
it shows that it is true. That he stayed in America during a period of time, it is true. Some of the things that they are saying is true. They are actually quite true. Now, what is the truth of Waziri Adamawa, Waziri Atiku Abubakar? What is his truth? The truth remains that were the documents forged, some people will say no, some people will say yes. But the truth for me remains the fact that when somebody says, this is not the document I issued, then it is not the document that they issued. Do you call it fake? Do you call it forgery? It is down to your choice of word. But call a spade a spade. If somebody gives you a document, and the example I used yesterday, which I will use when we have conversation with the other people that will come on the program, the example I used was simple and it was clear that let's assume, as I am working with Arise today, if the chairman of Arise News, Prince Obagbina, says he has given me a job and I start working here, if I go somewhere else and the document that I present is different, it does not mean I did not work here. But the document that I present that is not the same as what was issued to me, it means I have forged it. So at the end of the day, all of the arguments that we are having, they represent different perspective of the truth. On the one hand, the president attended CSU. On the other hand, they didn't say that he did not complete his course. He completed. But they didn't also say that he didn't have a good result. We saw the results that were published. They did not deny that one. They are all A's and B's. But in terms of the certificate itself, I don't know what reason the president can give for allowing a situation where what he presented was not what was given by that university. So that document is not what was given. That's what the deposition said.